Deflection undo, it was the Ura variation. Use that, it's great. It works on both strikes and your deflections. There was a period of time where that's all we did at the beginning of the class was start out the lesson. It's great, plus it gets you out of the mindset of doing the same deflection every time. You start to learn to be more dynamic with those. Front foot comes out. Zengo, 90 degrees. Front foot off the line. Turn 90 degrees. Hedozo! Again, elbow bent. Notice elbows bent. Wrist is not quite to the ground. Leg extended. All my weight's coming onto here. This is what it's doing. Holding it up over here. Small. Pin both his bones to the floor. Kowski. Any questions? Hayozo! Bobson. Sorry. This is see. Sabaki on this. Hey. Suriage. Hey. Suriage. 3 straight suriage. As I turn, it's staying in my center. It can start to cut down at this point as this one comes up. So this. So I get my deflection and this one comes right up as this one's cutting down. Okay? Hey! There, it's right there. Does everybody see what I'm talking about? They're crossing. Don't do this too early, where you end up doing this type of thing. Oh crap. It's not bad because I still have the angle, but I don't have control anymore. Okay, we want to make sure my deflection right here. This is going to start to draw back. As he starts to draw this back, this is exactly what I'm looking for, is this bent what? Elbow. Right? Elbow right here. And this one comes up from underneath while this one's cutting down. And there's our ikkyo. Okay? So really, I say this all the time, this is ikkyo. And this is exactly what we're doing here. Deflecting, I'm deflecting, and then just as this foot plants, and I start my zengo, turn, this one cuts down, this one cuts up. So there it is. Okay? One more time. Heidozo! Okay, grab Chris's time. I'm sorry. Don't get ready. Suriage. Suriage. This one's not going to come over the top this time. Hey! This one comes up underneath. Clearing the angle, clearing the side. I'm grabbing this Rego grip. Rego grip. And what I need here is, again, I need control of what?
Elbow.
His elbow. And I'm going to rotate his elbow. I'm going to do that by grabbing these two bones, his forearm. I'm going to line up these two bones. I'm going to bring my elbow up. I'm going to rotate his down. What does he do? Zengo. Here. Now, I want him to miss this strike. We don't do this with the strikes. I want him to miss by that much. Okay, we're always cutting this close. This is always close to us. This is no different here. I don't want to get this over here. I want this right here. So as it comes around, his elbow is now pinned. His triceps are pinned to my chest under my arm. Finish the 10 count, I can drop. And I have an elbow lock here. What's this called? What is it? What is it? Quick, 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 quick. What is this? What is it?
Rokyu.
What's the attack?
Akauski Roku Nikyo.
Wow.
He's thinking ahead.
He's ready.
Everybody crammed all night, so
Yeah. That's why you weren't here yesterday, right?
the difference is they offer you.
Nothing fancy about this. The footwork is exactly Tenkan. Sink. Careful not to do this. We sink from our hips. We want to use our hips in this, not our upper body. You'll be able to tell right away if you're using upper body on this, because you'll see the hips stay engaged and you'll see this. That's what I need. Drop. Sit. Sit. Brandy used to call this sitting. This is the first step. Just that far. Any questions? What is this? What is it? What is
Rokyu.
it?
Kauski Rokyu.
Oh, very good. Any questions? Heidozo!
Yuri.
Yeah, just do it.
How you doing? And we just transfer that B to B and then I go.
It's on the outside shoulder, not shoulder here. Inside shoulder. Okay, I'm using my forearm to make sure that he can't bend, he can't straighten his arm here. The reason why is this is tight. If he straightens this, the nikyo still works if you do it properly, if your angle's right. Okay? But it works much better if this is nice and tight, right there. If you have to, you can step back and change that angle. We don't necessarily have to. Here. Remember, as this comes in here, as this comes in, there's a space right here. His thumb to my chest. I want to make that space disappear. That space go bye-bye, he go bye-bye. Watch, you dropped right out the back. Right to the ground. Okay? Here, there it is right there, just like that. And now, just ever so slightly, I just sink, just twist into him just a little bit. Just that far. Hey! Hey!
Yeah. Like 0 to 90 degrees. 90 in
Miles.
0.1 second.
What is it? Or
Kaosuke Roku Nikyo.
that's what he said. Don't steal his
Kaosuke
answer.
Suriage Roku Nikyo.
Less, you can do it.
Suriage.
Simplify. That's it right there.
Kaosuke
Yep.
Nikyo.
You can refer to this as Kowski Nikyo. Yep. Yep. Good. Is that right? Sure. Any questions? Haidozo. Once more? I'm sorry. Once more?
From this side?
Here. Lock down full nikyo. Switching shoulders. Back in. Let's go over here. From this side to the other side. This one here. Full rokyu. This is a cool little trick. Okay. See how it is here? Watch, I'm going to change shoulders. The way I'm going to change shoulders is I'm going to just, it's just the worst. Right here, he's already in the nikyo here. All I need to do is just drop my elbow and sink just a little bit.
All right.
Okay, does that make sense? Any questions? Haidozo! Okay, so we're going to keep building off the same technique because he hasn't had quite enough punishment. So here, we're going to make this very simple. We usually do an elevator transition here, but I'm not going to do that. We're going to do something very, very simple here. So from our nikyo, I'm going to reach deep underneath and grab this, the inside of his wrist, almost like I'm taking his pulse. And then I drop my elbow, and what am I in? Shikaku no kamae. I'm driving his elbow into him, straighten mine. I'm going to change my hamne here as he comes back up around. Notice I'm still keeping his elbow driven into his center. If we do this, he's going to stand up and punch me. This is what I'm looking for right here. Second hand is going to come up underneath. He's not even going to see it. As I change my hamne, and nodo tsukiage. Okay? Nodo tsukiage looks like I'm punching him in the throat. It looks like this. This is not what's happening. Nodo tsukiage comes up underneath. This V, pick up his chin, my palm is against his throat. Here, I'm driving his head up until I feel that his head is back over his feet. You can feel this. Okay, from here, he's very solid. Okay, here, there it is right there. Now, this position here, there's two things I can do in randori, and we're going to talk about this later. We go straight back. On this one, I'm going to turn my hand over. Allow him to roll out of it. Unless I hold on to one arm, then he's going to break fall out of this. Okay, what I'm talking about again, one more time. Here, straight up, this way, bang, yeah, just like that. And as soon as I get him in this position right here, I'm going to turn this over and point down at the ground. Notice it. No, you're good. So, the whole thing all together, boom, we're still building off. Nikyo. This side, and nodo tsukiage. Grab deep. Here. Drop my elbow. Step. Oh, I'm saying kotegaeshi. There. Nodo tsukiage. What is this? Quick.
Kaosuke Nikyo. No tsukiage.
That's pretty good. Is that right? Sure. Okay.
No question. I've noticed that sometimes once he gets to that point that you were saying, like there's almost like a seesaw motion with this other hand. So just a little bit, you kind of like, I guess, not really pulling with your arm, but just shifting your shoulders, and that, because it's all connected, it makes him break fall much easier, and it's easier to throw.
Yep. Yeah, we also call it supporting the break fall.
Right.
Yeah. Yep, we can do that too. Yep. Perfectly legal. Excellent. Any other questions, observations? Hayozo!
Nice. Wow.
There's should probably do so this is see suriage. We're gonna add a jab to this. So it's just our regular suriage. Suriage, yeah. Yeah, it's just suriage. Yeah. Oh. Just like we would do here. I'm gonna give 1 second. Oh. Suriage. Suriage. It's gonna put you in the face, okay? But it's gonna short punch that forward hand first. Jab. Suriage. This is soto kiri, but it's to the inside. Again, if you notice, just a jab, just a jab. Here, from here, I'm not just batting this aside. You need your elbow in this to move this off the line. Okay, here, it does. Watch his shoulders. It's going to shift his shoulders as well. There we go. This is what we're looking for. Don't just slap this out of the way and think that that's going to stop it. Because if Paul was here, I'd send you over to the side of Paul. He would jab, he'd slap, and then he'd eat it anyway. Okay? You have to have, boom, set that off the line. Here, the suriage is going to come up underneath this and take that angle instantly. At the same time, if you set that jab way off, you can see, when I mean, not way off, but powerfully enough off, you can see, watch, his punch is coming here. I'm redirecting it automatically. Makes the suriage so much easier. There we go, just like that. Kizami. Any questions? You have a question? Oh, you look crazed. Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
You've always taught us to do these things at the same time, not in two different steps. Is there any reason at all that one has to follow the other, or can they just be executed at exactly the same time?
I was punching as fast as I could.
Yeah,
I
because
can
I'm
punch
seeing
any
it.
faster.
No, I mean from.
That one has to be faster than the other because there's one punch coming quicker than the other.
Yeah. Okay.
So it has to be in time. And yes, we do technique. When we have him, everything happens at once. When we have him. We really don't have him yet on the first punch. Okay, that's not the full attack. The full attack is the second one. Right. And we'll cover, you'll hear me talk about that a little bit as before lunch. Okay? Excellent observation. But don't just try to do both of these at the same time, because if one's lagging behind the other, you're going to be like, whoa!
Yeah.
Okay? Good. Excellent question. Any other questions? Hayozo!
Oh, yeah, there, I got it. Yeah, no,
Discussing the
yeah.
Sand deflection. Oh. This comes over the top. Oh, no, this one's going to drop right back in. Oh, here, drops over the top. So these roll. It helps to keep this going like a circle. 1, 2, 3. Elbow, wrist pointed down. I'm going to pull this out past my toes and drive his elbow. Straight to, oh, look at that, he spins right over for me. One step. Behind the elbow. Don't push in front of the elbow. Behind the elbow.
got smelly toes, Sensei. I wasn't joking.
Don't pick up my
Good timing.
How does the mat smell?
See, one night I spent with them, and look what happens. I ruined
You're
it.
terrible.
More.
Kizimakowski kotegaeshi.
Very good. Any questions? Hayoso! Changing. Oh, sorry. Moving through that. And the secret to iriminage is here, right? If I just lunge in at this point, this is what's going to happen. Right. I need to keep his hips moving through the whole thing. There. Step. Keep his hips moving. Have to get his hips up from underneath. Okay, Kizami. Here, grabs. He's going to break forward. There. Taking the impact of his hand, not back his head. Moving a lot. He's coming to me. I'm leading him to me. I'm not charging at him. We don't want to do this.
It's scary.
No, it's all his power. I want to pull him in. Pull him in. There, he's right there. You can see it. Making his hips move. Iriminage. I'm not hitting his throat as well. I want to make sure. Am I hitting your throat at all? No, I'm actually coming this way, here. Here, elbow, elbow, elbow. I'm letting this go down. Here. Watch with this. Watch his chin. There it is, right there. Look at the gap. Here. That's iriminage. It's this. That's right. Head back, feet up. That's what's happening. What is this?
Kizimakowski and Megan.
Very good. Any questions?
How would I adjust the height difference? I feel like I'm always pushing.
Bring the hip through deeper. That's one option. You're the tallest guy here, right? This is slow. Here, so. Here, this isn't bad, right? But watch, if I really get this nice and deep, and oh, look, he's down to my height now. So try to go deep on the hip on bigger guys. The other thing I'm going to tell you is to enter with your iriminage hand, center line. Here, this way. Leave it right here, just like this. See how he's trying to get away from it? And the third tip is to turn that iriminage hand over this way. Almost like a swimming motion. And you get that. It's hard to get this on somebody who's taller than you. You can accomplish the same thing by coming here, aim right underneath the ear, right here, as this comes through. Oh, there it is. You okay?
That was good. Nope, that was good.
Okay, does it make sense? One more time, I'll show you. I use all of those three things together when I'm working with somebody taller than me, like Vlad or Colin or Chicken Sensei. Right? Make sense? Okay, does that answer your question? Valid question. Especially for you, no offense. Like, I think everybody here is taller than you. So, but if you watch Matsuoka Sensei, does the exact same thing. Why is it just like that?
Sensei, you can give me that. Should I be anticipating that, rocking my head backward more?
No, actually, you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
That hurts.
Seemed like it, yeah.
Really, the best thing to do is just move with it. You have to stay loose, especially on the top.
Yeah.
Right? If you're loose from the hips up,
Yeah.
and you're just boom, 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 it's easy to go with it. It's when you're stiff this way, that's when you really get hurt. I remember the first time I went to Takasensei, the first time he did iriminage to me. There's a picture of it, and I think I have it. There's a picture, and I'm like this.
Yeah.
Like literally, just like this, because I always thought, I mean, for 15 years, I thought all he was doing was he's just clotheslining people. And when I went down the first 2 or 3 times, I went down really hard. And then I realized, like, wait, he's not touching my throat at all. But damn, my collarbone hurts. That and thumbprints in my back. Bang! Like, oh, crap. Anyway, so it occurred to me, and as we went, because I'm not that bright, so I get back up and I was like, oh my gosh, that was awesome, let's do it again. Like, oh my god, that was awesome. Like, do it again. Bang! I want to know, like, it felt very different from what I had expected. There was a circle there. It's not the clothesline that it looks like, there's a circle. As you can see it. Oh, right there. And anyways, the point being is as I relaxed, it got easier and easier and easier to deal with that. Right? That it is, it's tough.
Like initially, yeah. Jolt.
Yeah. So really slow. Just relax. Just relax. Just relax. That was nice and slow. Right there. Much better, right?
Tongues.
And now move with it and let the energy dissipate. You want to let the energy kick right up and let it dissipate. So they can really light you up and it passes right through, kicks right out your feet, boom, you're right down. Do you understand what I mean?
I do.
And your hand always hits first, the second leg, the other leg is up and
Yes.
perfect for
Yep.
1, 2.
Yeah,
So you do so.
it's when you try to control that energy
Yeah.
that you end up getting hurt, right? So I'm going to attack you. I'm going to attack you. So next to slow is oh, this side, yeah. There we go. There we go.
Okay.
Okay. Now I'm going to give you some more energy. Again, some more energy. Good. Now, snap into that. Snap into it. There we go. And see, hard. As tight and as hard as you can right at the end. There, nice. Beautiful. And if you notice, I'm moving with the energy. I'm passing it right through. It's very different. You can see it. I want you to stop right before you get there. On this one here. Sorry. If I stand stiff right here, go ahead, just easy, go ahead. Boom, you can see it. You can see it, and you can see where the impact's gonna happen. Here, here,
Yep.
and all right, I'm gonna say this one time. No names. I saw somebody very stiff that I was working with, and I only had one other person with me at the time, and I said, I feel it, but I need to see it. So he grabbed the other guy whose ukemi was not very good. He was very stiff. And he went up there, he did iriminage, and it was like the old Tom and Jerry cartoons where like Jerry was like Tom, the cat, was like perfectly like stiff, and he was like, dum, 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 dum. And that's almost what it looked like. And I was like, oh God, like that's pretty ugly. But that's what you want to avoid that. That's where you're going to end up getting hurt. Because the energy is not dissipating anywhere. You're absorbing that. I'm stiff. The energy has nowhere to go. Okay? Does that make sense?
lock.
Good. Is there any questions?
The changing hobby part. When you were practicing with Tanmoy, I saw very little hominy change at the beginning, probably because you were able to do it mostly with your hips, I would assume, and then it was a step through. With John, I saw more of a step, maybe because of his size. I don't know.
He just fractured.
Don't take that the wrong way, John. You are a touch bigger.
I meant height, okay?
It's almost imperceptible.
It's not just
No, okay, so
He's a
to
taller,
be completely
broader
honest
guy.
with you,
Yeah.
okay, so one of our tenets, okay, about movement. Does anybody know what this is? I say it all the time. Okay, no wasted motion. All right, I want to move as little as possible. If I'm moving less than the other guy, I'm going to be faster than him. It's just physics. If he has to go all the way around here and I can just go, I'm going to be fast. Even if he's faster than me, I'm going to be faster than him. Does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely.
Right? So if we apply this same logic, I'm doing kind of the same thing. We talked about cheating on the deflections where I can get him to turn his hips and his punch starts to lead off. That's exactly what I'm doing with both of these guys.
Right.
Okay, so if I'm doing it to these guys here, right? So switch off this way, bam, bam. Look where his hips are.
Yeah.
I don't need to, right
You
here,
have the clearance.
I don't need to step out at all.
Right.
Look, I can step straight forward. That's what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
exactly.
And that's what you're seeing. And it happens as well. Look, the highest advanced level of this deflection is actually, it almost looks like a cross. It almost just looks like a cross out. So look, there it is right there. Look where he's going. And you can see he's going that way, right off my shoulder, right there. I haven't moved, but I'm deflecting him. There it is right there, look. There's my iriminage. I'm setting him up ahead of time. I'm making him do my work for me. If I don't have to move as much, I can make him move into position without him even realizing it. That's what everybody here is looking for. Make sense? Excellent observation. Very good. Any other questions? What is this? What is this?
Kizami iriminage omoto.
Wow. Someone's been cramming.
Someone's been crazy. That's what 5 in the morning was.
There you go.